Alright, sorry if there's a lot of wind noise, but you know, we gotta deal with that, you know. So I've got a 62-ish to 64 Willys station wagon. I guess utility wagon if you want to be specific. They changed the name up a little bit. But I need to get this home and I need to get it running. Thank you for tuning in to Max Works on Junk. I've got air in both driver's side tires are already aired up. Both passenger side tires are completely flat. So I've got my air compressor here and we're going to see if they take air. Holy crap, this thing's actually taking air. Let's hope it doesn't fucking explode. Got 11 PSI in it so far. I'm gonna shoot for 20. Alright, there's 22 in it. Let's see if the back will take air. Alright, so I've got both these tires at about 22-ish PSI. So they took air, which I'm real happy about. Because I really didn't want to have to change a tire or anything. Now, I've got two vehicles on this property I'm going to get out of here today. That one is for sale. It's probably going to be sold by the time I get this video up, but the other is a 74 Mustang that I'll show you guys in a minute. And that one's going to be for me. That one's for me. That one I'm buying. I'm going to go and back the trailer up to this and hopefully get it on the trailer. Alright guys, so it's a little bit darker. I've got the Willys back, I've got the Mustang back. I'm going to focus on the Willys first, then I'll work on the Mustang too. So I went ahead and cleaned as best as I could around the spark plugs on this engine. I'm going to go and pull the air cleaner off. Of course, this is an old school oil bath type. Then you guys can see a little better as well. But yeah, so I've what's the word? Yeah, cleaned around the spark plugs. On these flatheads, it's pretty common to break the spark plugs trying to pull them off. So I sprayed some WD-40 around them as well, hopefully to eliminate that chance. Also, these are real bad about seizing up and valves seizing. We're just going to hope that the valves are fine. I did spin this over a little bit by hand, like literally just enough to know that it turns before, back when this was out at the property it was at. So I don't have the spark plug socket. I can't find them for some reason. So I'm going to do the wrong thing and use a 13/16, just standard socket. But I want you guys to see something. They're like finger tight. Like 1, 2, 3. That one might be a little tight, but I bet if I grabbed it, the socket with my hand and turned it, it'd pop off. So I'm gonna pull these out. Actually, I might as well show you guys what they look like. Well, they're soaked in PB Blaster for one, but doesn't look bad. The gap doesn't look bad. A little bit of carbon buildup on the tip of the plug, but I mean, that's fine. This is the original motor, I'm sure, and it has 104,000 miles on the odometer. Damn dogs. Anyways, I'm going to pull all these 6 out and I'll show them to you. And I'm going to put transmission fluid down the cylinders just in case. This thing's been sitting since 1997 and I want to give it the best chance it can get, you know, for the next owner. So I'm going to pull these guys off real quick. I'll pull these guys out. Ooh, that one doesn't feel good. Yeah, I mean, all I'm seeing is carbon. Granted, they're soaked with WD-40, so I can't tell what the, you know, how it was running, whether it was running rich or lean or whatever. But they're all looking the same. Good gap, good spark plug life left. These should be just fine to reuse. Of course, I'll clean them up before I put them back in. Like I said, all I'm doing right now is pulling these plugs out and then putting some ATF down the cylinders just to lube everything up. That way, you know, we give the rings a good chance to seal and seat and such to work right. So I got 2 plugs after this one. I don't like using a non-spark plug socket, but oh well, I don't really give a damn. Anyways, I'll see you guys when I've got those last 2 on the back out, since you can't see them anyways. Alright, this second to last spark plug was a pain in the ass. This piece of shit heater hose is in the way. But I just broke the heater hose because this cooling system's fucked anyways. I'm sure the water pump is leaking. There's no coolant in it, so I don't give a shit. And I'm sure the next person doesn't give a shit either, because you can break this hose off by hand, and that kind of says a lot about all of the heater hoses. Yeah, this plug. Oh, interesting. I'm sure that cylinder wasn't firing because, well, there's no gap to jump, so yeah. Yeah, that's, no bueno. So we'll have to re-gap that one. I don't know what the hell these gaps are set up, probably like 45 thou or something, I don't know. But this last plug doesn't look too bad to get to. Might get it from this side, might be a little easier. The fucking heater hose, man. Shit's in my way again. You know what? I don't have a razor blade, but I have the power of nature, age, and a little bit of strength to rip that fucker off there and get it the hell out of my way. Well, if it does have any coolant in it, if the water pump even works, that's a big if, then excuse me. Oh, there we go. I think it's on it. Holy cow, this is literally the only one that's tight. That's crazy. All the others were literally finger tight. And yet this one I actually would have needed the wrench for. So yeah, when this thing was running, it was definitely only running on 5 cylinders. By the way, this, oh, make that 4 cylinders. Once again, gap is completely closed. I don't know where you guys can see that. It looks blurry on this tiny ass fucking 2-inch camera or whatever. Anyways, my Predator generator just happened to come with a funnel because it's in a weird spot, and I don't have one of these yet, so it'll be real nice exactly for this. And it's a little too big. That's alright. Just ignore all the dirt and grime on the end of that. This engine is like caked in filth. I mean, shit, look at the carburetor. Ugh. Anyways, where the hell's my trans fluid? Here we go. You don't need to worry about all the dirt going straight into your motor. Alright everybody, welcome back. It's the next day. The cylinders have a bunch of trans fluid in them, so I'm going to attempt to crank this thing over. I've got only the best Chinesium Walmart battery money can buy. Chinesium battery posts, you know, side post to top post. Chinesium battery terminal end, and I might have to end up replacing that actual wire that goes to the starter, but we'll see. And I've got the negative here. The key's out of it, but let's just see if anything happens when we connect this. Not a ting. Okay, so I'm gonna grab the key, and then I'm gonna take these spark plugs out, and that way all that trans fluid can come squirting out if it hasn't soaked past the rings. By the way, I did check the oil last night. It is awful. It's up to level, it's black, but it reeks of varnish. I don't know if it's just because of how long this thing's been sitting, or if someone tried starting this thing at some point, but yeah, I don't know. All the rubber on this thing is just junk. I've already pulled the what's that thing called? The rubber hose off of the fuel pump over here on the passenger side. That way, I mean, the tank's got a big dent in it and it sounds like it's empty, but you know, just in case. So yeah, I'll pull these plugs out and then I'll get recording again. Be right back. Alright, so I've got the plugs out. As you guys saw last night, I dumped a lot of trans fluid into this first cylinder and a decent amount into that second, so I'm probably just going to put a rag over that for now, just to get some controlled splatterage, pretty much. And let's get my phone out of here too, and all the tools. I'm gonna grab a lone wolf switch. This guy hooks up to your starter solenoid. Alright, just for the hell of it, here goes nothing. And there is nothing. I probably don't have a good enough connection on this. Just, you know what? I'm gonna go get the key and let's actually try bumping it over like that. I'll be right back. Key acquired. Let's see what happens. Oh, yep, it looks like it made a mess. See, did it get you guys? No, but it got the screen. Well, that's nice. Also, my battery's dead, so that's just wonderful. I'll probably, oh my gosh. Oh, it's all over the fucking hood. It's all over the everything. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, to put trans fluid in it. Just dump the whole fucking cord in. That's a great idea. Yep. Alright, well, it turns over with no plugs. I'm gonna go get a battery jumper. Yeah, it's still showing 11.6. I don't know, maybe it's not completely dead, but you know, just for the hell of it, I'm going to put one of these spark plugs in and put my spark tester on here. See what happens. Just out of curiosity, I know I'm most likely going to have to clean the points, but I want to see what happens. Alright, I'm having my dad get inside and crank it. Alright, ready?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Stop. Go ahead again. Okay, nothing. As expected, but you know, just wanted to see. Just in case, you never know. Alright, so I pulled the cap off. I've got the rotor off. It's pretty rusty on the end. The cap looks really clean inside, actually. I'll clean it up just a little bit just to be safe. And then I'll play around with the points, see if I can get them sparking again. They're kind of in the back, so pretty hard to see. But I'll be back in a minute. Holy shit, you guys got to see this. Ouch, motherfucker. So I can't see it, but I can hear it back there. I'm trying to get you guys back here so maybe you can see. It's got fucking spark. I mean, it's sparking against my screwdriver, but it's got spark. Like, I didn't touch it. It's just the rotor. Or the button, whatever it's called. It's fucked up. It's just that. You can't make this shit up. This is a Colorado truck. This thing's been sitting since 1997, and it has fucking spark. Alright, so we got a truck hooked up to this battery. Since this battery is dead, it's been sitting around a while. We cleaned up the rotor slash button I had, got it nice and shiny. I didn't touch the inside of the cap because it looked clean enough. So before we check for spark and before I put the spark plugs in, I'm just feeling each hole, make sure there's no stuck valves. So I'm waiting for it to suck my finger in and then blow it out. Alright, Dad, I'm ready for you to crank. Actually, I'd rather just do it from out here.
Okay. Also, folks, that was ordered to clean the pump.
There's one's real good. Two's good. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Well, it built oil pressure. Oh, great. Great, yeah, that's just fucking fantastic. Where did it even blow out from? This ancient fucking line? Oh no, oh no. What the fuck is that? Well, guess we're stopping there for now. There's a hose that runs up to this oil filter, then goes down into the block, and where it goes into the block is there's I guess a threaded nipple on it, and then it connects this rubber hose, and the rubber hose is completely separated from that nipple. So
transfer line replacement.
yeah, so I guess we're gonna have to stop there for now. I'll pull that nipple off and we'll see what it does then. But hey, it built oil pressure. That's amazing in and of itself. And I got to what? Cylinder 3 before I had to stop? Not bad. Alright y'all, so this is the fitting that was leaking. This screws into a 90 on the block, and as you can see, this thing is straight up like, you know, the hose just literally fell off from age. So yeah, but it makes oil pressure. That's nice, I guess. We're gonna pull the oil filter off, and the two lines that go to the block, we will pull all these fittings out and replace it with normal 3/8 tubing, I guess. You know, just normal rubber hose. That should be okay, right? Alright, in case anything breaks, I'm recording. There's a head bolt right there that holds this on, and then there's these two nuts. And yeah, we're gonna see what happens. Alright, I loosened it a little bit, tighten, loosen. Alright, it's good now. Oh, of course it's going to undo the whole fucking stud. Why wouldn't it? All that grease around there and shit. Okay, yeah, so I guess I shouldn't have been worried. Alrighty, just like that. That's that, I suppose. Let I'm gonna cut this other hose off that goes onto the block. Oh, never mind, it just fell off once again. Oh, it fell off on both sides. Looky there. Yeah, that's grand. Perfect. Wonderful. Great. Grand. Whatever that what the thing is. Anyways, I will pull this other one off, get it out of the way. Oh, this one pulled a long time. Well, now it's not. It actually had oil in the filter. That's surprising. This is just the metal windings getting pulled out of it right now. There we go. Yeah, don't call the EPA or anything, you know. Alright. Oh. It's not like there's a lot in there to begin with, but whatever. Alright, now I'll make it quick and get the impact. Then we can replace all these fittings and such. I mean, I would imagine that normal hose can hold up to... I mean, there's no way this engine's going to have more than 30 psi oil pressure. So I'm not exactly worried about it anyhow. Alright, I'll see you guys after I've got that back. Alrighty, so last time you guys saw this, it was peaking oil out the side of the block. I do have the correct oil lines on the way. There's 2 oil lines that go from the block to up to the oil filter up there. But the problem is, they're taking too damn long. So I'm going to show you guys what I did. I ripped the old hose off of... Let's see if you guys can even see that. Yeah, so I ripped the old hose off of the fittings, and I've found that a 3/8 size hose actually fits right over the fittings. So that's the lower one, this upper one. So basically I've bypassed the oil filter right there just to get this thing running, to see if it'll run at all. I have my doubts, but you know, who knows, we'll see. I've got this one head bolt and these 2 head studs. I just torqued them to 65 foot-pounds because that's kind of what I saw for the 134 4-cylinder. So I'm gonna have my dad come out here and crank on this thing, and let's see, make sure it has compression in the rest of those holes, and then let's see if it'll fire off some brake clean and maybe even some gas. We'll see. Alright, I got my dad in there ready on the key. So I don't remember what hole I stopped at, so I'm just gonna go from 1 all the way back. Alright, go ahead. Alright. Again. Let's give that starter a break. I feel good compression on these first 3 or 4 cylinders. I think I went back to 4. I don't want to run that starter out too much, so we're gonna see how she goes. Oh, that's right. I ripped the old fuel line off the pump, so I don't have to worry about it pumping up to here. So that's not an issue. Alright, so we're going to start on the 4th cylinder to feel for compression. Alright. Yeah, good compression on all of them. I'm pretty sure the rings are pretty shot because there's a decent amount of transmission fluid in the oil. But hey, we got compression on all cylinders, so hopefully there's no stuck valves. I'm gonna go ahead and put the plugs back in, tighten them down. We'll check for spark and then see if it'll pop off a little bit. Alright, so we've got all the spark plugs back in. I've gotten them pretty tight enough at least. And we got a spark checker here, so we're gonna make sure it still has spark. And then I've got some brake clean to see if it'll fire off. And if it pops off, I've got some sauce in a bottle here. Yep. Out, stop. Try again. Let's see. I think it sapped me. Hold on, there's a spare spark plug in this thing. Let's actually try the cylinder here. Oh yeah, that fits a lot better already. Alright, this time we can actually go ahead. Alright, stop. Yeah, we lost spark somehow. Here, crank it again. Alright, again. Alright. Something's not right. Try again. Off. Oh. Alright, well, I guess we lost spark. That's ironic because, you know, we freaking messed with it. Probably would have been fine if we didn't. Let's see, not quite sure what it could be. Well, obviously, we know what it could be. It's probably the points. But let's see. I gave the points the Mortski flick, and they started working again. It's pretty weak, so I don't know if it'll run, but just for the hell of it, I mixed a little bit of oil in with this non-ethanol, so. Man, it almost looks like it's coming. Holy shit, it is. There must be a hole in that carb or something. Alright, see what happens, I guess. Try it again.
Show cable hooked up?
No, it doesn't work.
Okay.
Again. Alright, we're going to be back tomorrow after I have this line cut off. I bought a tool off Scamazon that'll be here tomorrow. Or maybe I'll just take this fitting off. We'll see. But I don't know if I cut it on camera. It sounds like it makes some noise. It didn't make any top end noise or anything, so I think it's probably going to run just fine. I just cannot for the life of me get any fuel into this thing. I tried using the bottle. The flow wasn't good enough, so I cut a vent up here with a knife. Just dug a hole into it. Then it dumped too much straight down the carb, And when you do try to put it into this tube, which is for the, you know, it's the vent that goes down to the bowl, it just pours out between this. You can almost kind of see it, but there's a hole right there. Something wore through this in between that and that base. So yeah, the idle or the air mixture is definitely going to be off regardless, just because of that hole right there. That's kind of a problem. But anyways, we'll be back tomorrow. My oil fix, or oil line fix, seems to be working. Hell if I know. I don't know if it built oil pressure yet, but it seems to be good. So we'll be back here tomorrow after my Amazon crap gets here. We'll crack that line loose and see what's up. Alright guys, so I rigged up a fuel system, only the finest from China, of course. Just got some line going into this 40-year-old gas can. You know, the crap in the bottom of that, you don't worry about that. That's what that's for. Anyways, I rigged up a fuel system and I beat on this carburetor, and it's fucked. I'm guessing the float's stuck or the needle and seat is stuck, but fucking light, it's just got to be in the way, doesn't it? I don't know if you guys can see down in there, but as soon as I turned the fuel pump on, it just started dumping gas into here. And you know, while the pump was running, I beat the hell out of this thing. I don't know where the float is, but before I do anything, let's pop it over and see if it catches on fire. You know what? I'm going to take my shirt off just in case. Alright, I got my Fire Stopper 9000. That's trademarked, you know. Just trying to clear all this gas out. The fuel pump's not running. It's literally just running off of the fuel that was pumped into the bowl. Oh my gosh. Holy shit, it's running. The fuel pump is not going right now. I don't know if it created a vacuum and maybe it's sucking it through it. Hell if I know. But, I mean, it was sitting here running. Holy shit. Let me put my shirt back on. I guess it's not going to catch on fire. Hell, I didn't even mean for it to run. I meant to check for spark again, make sure it had spark. I mean, it's not even, well, honestly, it probably ran the gas out of the bowl. Let's turn the fuel pump back on and see what it does. And let me try to get this light set up here. Oh, there's gas all in my fucking flashlight. Okay, well, we're not gonna have... You know what? I don't give a fuck. If it catches fire, it catches fire. If he dies, he dies. I'm gonna quote it even though I've never seen the movie. Yeah, there's just gas all over my fucking hand now from that. Pretty much basically what it did when it was overfilling with gas is... the Of course, the float got stuck, and then it just started dumping gas out of the vent, which then ran into the carb and then out of this hole and all over the intake manifold. So I'm gonna hook the fuel pump back up, and then let's see if it's gonna overflow again. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you guys saw that? That fucking geyser? Fucking heater hose is in my way again. There we go. So I just gotta beat it right there. So now I'm sure it's gonna run off of the shit in there again. Oh, it's just pissing out gas. Just pissing out. Still dripping out. Let's just start it like it is. I mean, if I want it to properly run, I'm gonna have to it's idling right now. Hell, the clutch is even working. Alright, so I'm just gonna let it run out of fuel. And I mean, I have zero hope I mean, it runs. No, it's literally just running off of the gas that's in the bowl and whatever has gone down into the intake. Damn, it's blowing shit in my arm. It sounds like it's got a rod knock. It's not real loud, and honestly it could just be the oil, because the oil in this thing is fucking bad. Like, it is real bad. Just for the hell of it, maybe we ought to straighten the wheel. I'm gonna have to two-hand this, possibly. Alright, I'm gonna try for a gear. is fucking annoying, man. There's nothing to keep the clutch pedal over here, so it's rubbing against that. I don't know how the hell it's still running. Yeah, she's pretty fucking smoky, eh? Real smoky. Jeez. Yeah, I doubt this thing has many rings left. 104,000 miles, I mean, shit. It's possible that the transfer case is in neutral. Let me actually shut it off. Hell, let's see if it starts back up. Holy shit, it runs good. I mean, there's no way it's still running off the bowl. Like, it's got to be running off, like, pulling vacuum on that pump and just pumping it into the carb or something. So I should be in neutral now. So what I did back then was I tried reverse and first there, and then over and ups second, to the right and down is third. Now it is possible that it is in I think it was in neutral, the transfer case, I mean. So that's the position it was in. But I thought this should be high and low, but I feel 3 indents. So I'm gonna put it in reverse. Holy shit, it's it's moving. Look at this. So someone put the transfer, that is really fucking annoying. Someone put the transfer case in neutral. So we got reverse, first, second, and that's trying third right there. Fuck, that's loud. So yeah, one of these should be this middle one should be high and low, but it feels like it's just got one position there. Who knows? Maybe that's what that wiring shit's for. So middle is neutral, down is 4-wheel drive or 2-wheel drive. Let's find out. Yeah, that's freaking sweet though. It's running. It's smoking like a fucking chimney though. It is just, yeah. I'm sure her rings are just shot. I want to know how the hell it's running. It's got to be sucking. Yeah, it's sucking fuel through here just by vacuum. Yeah, I mean, we can listen to it some more. Yeah. Man, it's running good. Like it's running really fucking good. I'm gonna shut it off real quick. Alright, let me pull this dipstick for you guys. Now I put a lot of oil in here. Yeah, it's actually not smelling too bad now. I don't feel a whole lot of lubricity though. So I think what I'm going to do is put you guys on my head mount, and then we're just going to drive around the storage units right here. I don't want to drive any farther than that because one, the oil, and two, the front diff's leaking pretty bad. Well, it was leaking. Might be out of fluid now, who knows. But I don't want to, you know, screw anything up for the next guy, you know. So yeah, I'll put you guys on the head cam, put this gas can on the passenger seat, and we'll go from there. Alright, so we're in the Willys now. I don't think I chalked any of the tires. And here's my fuel system. Like I said, with that float being stuck, I'm not about to do anything with it. And I mean, it's running off of gas, so it is what it is. And now that I think about it, I'm gonna go ahead and go unlock the hubs, because if I remember correctly, this thing was locked in 4-wheel drive. Yep, so hopefully, oh, they're crusty. Maybe we won't be. Okay, yeah, we're just going to be going in 4-wheel drive then, because those things are going to break if I try turning them. Yeah, this one's locked too. Now this one's a lot freer though. Yeah, it is what it is. It shouldn't hurt it too much. Hopefully. Now let's see, so we're in whatever this is. And the brakes work. That is crazy. Alright, we're in first. Oh, I stalled it. I've got the hood propped up because on my fuel line's not happy. Put it back in first. Oh. Damn it. I fucked myself. This fucking clutch, the rods stick into the damn thing. Oh, don't tell me it's out of fucking fuel now. I don't know, it probably ran out of fuel. Well, that didn't go all that great. Well, we made it that far before it ran out of fuel. I mean, maybe I don't know, maybe the fuel line just got pinched from that angle under there. That is a pretty extreme angle. I want to run it through. Oh, that is so tight, just does not want to move. I want to just do that. I should have brought a battery with me so I can hook it up to that. You know what? If I absolutely have to, I can do this. Let's see, this guy's here. So I set this fuel pump to run off of this thing, but it doesn't work for shit. Oh shit, I forgot about the gas line. Well, there wasn't much in there except it was in the filter. So I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that that's the problem. Man, I really needed longer. Fucking China fucked me, man. They said this fuel line was 10 foot and it's barely fucking 6 foot. So anyways, I put terminals on this thing here so I can run it off my M12 battery. But since the float's fucked anyhow, I'm just gonna tap this. I should leave the air cleaner off, to be honest. I mean, if it works, I guess. Damn. Now, this thing doesn't have a cooling system or any antifreeze or anything of that sort, so I'm gonna attempt to just go down here and turn around. This clutch is just a piece of shit, man. Well, it's not the clutch's fault, it's this fucking floor patch. Aw, you gotta be shitting me. All right. I might have to just pull this thing back home. The fuel pump. Oh, it was running off the fuel pump. It wants throttle. It really wants throttle. Second. There's third. Brakes, don't fail me now. The brakes work, I'm just scared to push on them too hard. Alright, so reverse, stalled it. You know what? Let's hey, the temperature gauge works. It says it's at normal actually. I see a whole lot of smoke coming from underneath the hood though, so let's see that. I'm gonna guess that my oil line is doing a shitty job. Oh no, that's just a blow by. So in other words, that's nothing to worry about. Honestly, this thing would probably run fantastic if I put the money into the, you know, just rebuilding the carb. It's just a one barrel. Shit, I rebuilt the, I think it was a Rochester one barrel on my, what do you call that thing? My Nova. I'm wondering if the float started working, because it feels like it's running out of gas. And it's not doing anything now, but I bet so what it did was it ran that fuel pump dry. This connector is just too far into there. I can't just stick it in like my other one. There we go. Horn works, hell yeah. Oh, the rear view mirror works too. Alrighty. So what happened back there is I think it probably just flooded out. Oh yeah, you're gonna want that carbon monoxide and the burning shit. You're gonna want that coming into the cabin here. Yep. Anyways, I'll shut her down now. Oh, it died for me. Oh, it's starting to get warm too. Alrighty, we'll put her in first there. Hell, it's got an e-brake here. Let's set it. Oh, you know what? That's a bad idea. We're gonna just go ahead and get a, what's that thing called? A block. Yep. Yeah. Yep. Uh-huh. But hey, it drove. Hell, that rod knock might have even gone away from getting oil pressure. Who knows? Alright guys, so I decided to work on the Willys today. I'm waiting on those oil lines, and I decided that I wanted to clean up this interior some. Pretty much just vacuum it out. I plan on actually like probably pressure washing the interior out at the car wash, but for now just kind of get all this dust and crap out, all this mice poop on the seat, all the dirt that's just built up back there. So I'll get to that. I'll record if I find anything cool. There's this old map here, and on the back it has a Texaco card. Now use your Texaco credit card to charge lodging and related services when you stay at Howard Johnson's Motor Lodge. Yeah, I doubt there's a date on this. There's all kinds of crap on it, so it's trash. Speaking of trash, I'm gonna get the trash can over here, and I'll fast forward through cleaning, just put it on 2x speed or whatever. So see you guys in a couple minutes. Old voltage regulator there. Big old hole in the floor. Oh, that's a old 5-volt carcass. Rest in peace, buddy. Man, why was he over here? Over there is where the mouse nest was. Ugh. So much. Yeah. Ugh. There's an old registration paper. This is rough. All this crap. Yeah, I sucked up that drain. I'll try to find that later. I haven't found anything special except 357 Magnum WW Super. Cool. Yeah, that's all I found so far. Sadly, there's no glove box lid, there's no plate for over there, and there's no plate for here. So that's weird. Oh, that's neat. Ooh, free pair of pliers. I'll never say no to free tools, even though it looks like it's made in China. Yeah, that one doesn't come up. This carpet's just gonna come out all in one piece. I should have brought my razor blade. Oh. Ugh. At least I can just pull the carpet out of this one compared to the Mustang. The Mustang's gonna be way worse. Whew. Yeah, I didn't wear a mask for this one because I didn't think there were any mice that lived in it, but I don't know, I should have known by the rat turds on the seat, but yeah, there's more of its nests back there. That's lovely. Alright. Pair of TP for shitting on adventures. Bungee cord. I don't know what this is. Oh, 1040, so she definitely burned some oil. Or leaked it. Most likely leaked it, considering what the engine looks like. Ugh. It smells like shrimp in here. That's cool. This old ice scraper is from G&H Buick, Salida, Colorado. Phone number 539-6276. That's right here. That's where this thing is right now, Salida, Colorado. And that's where I pulled it out from, so you know, who knows if this is from the previous owner, or maybe it has been in Colorado all its life. Who knows? I'm definitely saving on that thing, and this tool, of course. Alright, I'm going to get in here and start vacuuming up these dead bugs and spray foam and mouse shit and mouse nest over there. So at least I'm not in Texas yet and don't have to worry about snakes. That's, you know, that's what scares me. Snakes are scary, man. I don't fuck with no snakes now. Alright, I'll start here and then jump in and get all that shit. So, yep. Alright, so we're going to clean out the back now. I'll start with that stuff, then I'll flip the seats up. I'll vacuum a little section so I can kneel, and then clean the rest of that out. Since the last time you guys saw this thing, I have rebuilt the carb with a new old stock kit made in USA. And I've got this all hooked up except that guy down there, and of course he's gonna be hard to get to. So I'm gonna hook that guy back up, and I'll see you guys in a minute. But I did want to see, since the last time you saw this, I've extended my fuel pump wiring. That way I can run it off my Milwaukee battery from up here, and if the carb starts overflowing, I can quickly shut it off and beat it up. But this thing is like damn near empty, so I don't even know if it's gonna pull fuel out of this with how empty it is. Also, the tip here is bent and floppy. I guess it got warm or something, or this Chinesium freaking fuel filter isn't rated for fuel. Hell if I know. Alright, I got the fuel pump ready to pump. That's if there's enough gas in that can. I got that, it's the accelerator pump linkage down there. So I've got him connected now. Twist this guy around. Get you guys in here to see. The pump ain't pumping. My brother did run this battery to run a radio, so there's a good chance that it's dead as hell. Let's find out. I almost guarantee you ran it completely empty. Yep, dead. Anyways, guess we'll use Big Boy, and I'll at least have power. Anti-copyright is not useful for me right now, since I'm not monetized yet. But one can be hopeful, right? see anything? I don't see it coming out the vent. Oh, there it is. This needle and seat sure does like getting stuck. I think we're good now. Alright, well the bowl's full. We'll toss a battery in this thing and see if it'll fire up. I also figured out which levers for the choke, so I might even have a functioning choke. So I'll hook that battery up and be right back. Alright, battery's hooked up. We're going to hook up our semi-permanent fuel system. Try to not have the positive and negative touch. Float seems to be working. I think this thing's running out of fuel. Well, whatever. Let's see if it runs again. Oh, let me grab some pliers for my for the, what's that thing called? That one thing called the, oh, I'm honestly just buying time till I get to the driver's seat. Shoot, what is that thing called? I still can't think of the word I was thinking of. Yeah. Seems good. I don't know if you guys can see that, but the harmonic balancer or whatever is just straight rubbing on the crankshaft. So yeah, that's not good. Not great. Damn, this thing actually sounds kind of good. Oh, the choke. Oh well, never mind. High idle must be working too. I'm just gonna run it till it runs out of gas. Why not, you know? Yeah, the idle could probably be bumped up a little bit. Choke, that's what that word is that I've been trying to think of. As you can see, yeah, she's a burner. She might have a few rings still stuck, or oh, if I know. But I'm probably still going to do an oil change on it, or maybe not. Maybe I'll just let her go as she is, but I'd like to do an oil change. Let's put this push that guy back in. Look at that. Oh no, never mind, stole the motor. Oopsie. That ticking I was hearing, I thought it was that guy down there. But nope. Alrighty. Well, it's still running, and that stupid fuel filter isn't leaking fuel, so yeah, she's a smoky little mess, and 100% needs a rebuild considering it's got 104,000 miles on a flathead straight six. The engine's probably been into before, but you know, still. Well, I think I'm going to shut it off and maybe take it around the block again. This time, like, actually take it around the block. It sounds like it might be down a hole, I don't know. That's pretty good though, even though it stinks like terribly. Here, you know what? I'll show you guys what I was talking about underneath. Let me disconnect that fuel pump real quick. There we go. So, you see that guy right there? Yeah, I don't think that's supposed to be like that. That's got the timing marks on it. I don't know if there used to be a harmonic balancer on here and that's just what's left of it or what, but no clue. Look at all that blow by. Oh, oh my. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna rig this thing up just like I had it last time, except I'll have fuel pump leads more into the Jeep now. What do you guys consider this thing? Is it a Jeep or a Willys? Because every parts store is like, oh, it's a Jeep, just because it shows up under a Jeep. Like, it's a 1962. It says Willys on it. What? This fucking thing's been made from 1946, I think it was, to 64. Or 40 something to 64. Like, it's a fucking Willys, man. Come on. Anyways. Alright, I've just got this honking thing sitting in here like that. I don't have any extra fuel hose because it's all in Texas, because of course it is. But there's like almost no gas in this. I'm probably gonna run out of gas. But shit, I'll just run it around the storage units real quick. That way I don't actually run out of gas. And if I do, it's at least over there. And I'll just leave it there overnight and get some gas tomorrow morning. The previous owner of this, his daughter, is coming over here tomorrow with her disabled son that loves listening to old and new stuff run. That hurt. And he wants to, you know, listen to this thing and ride in it, so I'm gonna do that. So yeah, I'm gonna fire this thing up and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Fucking China killed me. Oh, what the fuck? Ugh. Holy shit, I was actually recording. Well, that's nice. I almost just fucking died. What the fuck happened? China's fucking crimp connector, bro. It immediately melted to the fucking seat. Holy shit. Was it too much load or what? Fuck. Well, guess I'm gonna be doing some wiring tonight. Yay. Fuck me. I don't know, man. So, it was hot as fuck, that's for sure. I mean, obviously it fucking caught on fire. Yeah, it's still hot as hell. What happened? It looks like the wire straight up just fucking exploded. Look, okay, so this is the wire. And of course it had that terminal on the end, which just got ripped out of the battery. Oh, the ground's fucked too. Look at that. Oh, I do not think that was from just now. What the hell happened? Did these two, were these two touching or what? Did I just kill my pump? I don't know, man. What the fuck happened? The main white wire's fine, it's just this one just fucking exploded. Let me grab a multimeter and see if this is still going to be able to be used. I mean, I probably shouldn't, to be honest, but like, I mean, look at the wire shrinked there and that. Right, just ignore that it was right beside the fucking gas tank, okay? You know, you don't gotta worry about dying. You know, you don't need fire protection. Oh, that fucking stinks. But yeah, whoopsie. I sure hope I didn't fuck this pump up, because I don't have another one. I really hope that pump, well, I don't have a fuse in line, so I probably just killed that pump. Fuck. Alright, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. I'm probably just gonna cut this off and connect it to a battery and see if it still works. I don't fucking know. I mean, the original wires weren't even that much thicker than this. I think I must have connected that spade terminal that I ripped out, and they must have been touching each other or something. So I guess I can't blame it on China. Damn. It's my own fault, I suppose. Look at that, that insulation just straight melted. Ugh. And what is this? And the connector's up under here, right there actually. And that looks fine. I'm gonna cut these off and see what happens. I got fucking lucky. Look at this. It melted the damn glove on my finger. Like, it's hard to get this on camera, but it melted through there. That yellow there, 2 burns there, melted through my thumb and my middle finger. Damn. Alright, so I don't know how much voltage this battery has. I charged it a few days ago, so it should be okay. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that this thing's fucked. But the pump, I mean. Holy shit, the pump's okay. She's pumping, baby. Yeah, the leads must have been touching. Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, they touched right there. that's what happened. I wasn't paying attention, plugged the terminals in, and the clamps touched. Fuck, I'm stunned. I might wrap a little electrical tape around this shit that's, you know, burned through this shit. Oh my gosh. Well, guess we'll be using a battery from now on and not the Milwaukee M12 because I'm fucking retarded. Anyways, yeah, I'm still gonna run around the storage units real quick because I'm not that phased. Fuck, just feel retarded. Yep, I'm definitely on the spectrum for sure. If that wasn't obvious already. Fuck hell. All right, I don't think I'm gonna do an oil change on this because it's got oil pressure, but you guys gotta see this. I just took it around here and I saw a big ass smoke cloud behind me. Okay, it is just burning oil. I smelled mouse nest, and I don't know what it is, but oh, it's about to overheat. So let's shut her down. Well, anyways, she goes into all 3 gears. I took it around here. I found out that the rightmost shifter is high and low. Forward is low gear. And then back is high gear. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna let it sit here and cool down for a little bit. I'll probably come back and go and park it back on the driveway in a little bit, but it is like damn near running on fumes. I could probably take it around the storage units again, and I also took it down there and took a left, but I can't go nowhere in high gear, man. But I shut it off right over there because I honestly thought it was on fucking fire. It was, I looked in the rear view mirror and behind me and it's just smoke cloud, man. It's insane. So Charlie, that what's the word? The previous owner's kid can at least hear it run, but I don't know about driving it anywhere else. Jeez. Yeah, I smelled a bunch of mouse nests burning, so I'm gonna go out on a limb and guess that there's probably no mouse nest in the either in the exhaust or in the hell's that other thing called, or the flywheel or something. I don't fucking know. It's pretty cooked though. Anyways, see you guys tomorrow, I guess. Behold my genius. I've got a 2-gallon gas can filled up with new gas. Hopefully this hose is actually somewhere near the bottom. That's why I got it zip tied like that, so hopefully it's pointed like that. OSHA approved, of course. I mean, all of this is OSHA approved. I've got the connector for the fuel pump. I got it connected to the battery, and then the actual pump side, got the connector there, so that way I don't have to open the hood to do any of this. And then I've got the OSHA approved zip ties holding the fuel pump onto the grill. So, you know, only the finest around here, obviously. Got kind of cleaned up in here. Got to bring this battery in. Later today, after I give this person this ride, I'm gonna try to drive this thing to the car wash so I can at least clean out this interior some. Just rinse it down pretty much. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. Alright, anyways, yeah, I'll wear you guys on my head when we get to that point. It's a mouse nest burning somewhere. Breathe that hunt in.
Yeah. That's what we want
to do. Come on, honey, just a couple more blocks.
You.
Yeah. Burning mouse nests. Alright, she's almost at the hot and we made it. Let's see where that mouse nest that's burning is at. Or that could just be all blow by, but I don't know. They're cooking. Oh. Oh, yeah, that's fine. It's just, it's all blow by. You don't need to worry about that.
Oh, yeah.
Smoke coming out of the coolant hose that was back there, oil blowing out of there, and then, you know, blow by. You don't need to worry about blow by. You know, that blow by is fine. You don't need compression or oil or anything. Alrighty, let's start blasting this thing down. water in there will help that tire stay sealed. Yes, expose the nice turquoise. Give me my money's worth out of this thing. Get this blanket out of here real quick. Ugh. I got the shmoo on my phone. Ran out of monies. Hunter, Hunter, it's coming for you. I guess we'll call it there then. I mainly just wanted to wash all that dirt and mud out of the interior, and I got most of it, so.
Okay.
good enough. Hopefully the camera didn't get too muddy or anything. Oh, you're dry. Sweet. Alrighty, we're gonna put this thing in and I'll see you guys when we start heading back. Alrighty, let's skedaddle at least halfway home, I suppose. Let's see if this ignition stick's gonna work. Well, it'd help if it wasn't in gear. I like it. Nothing, just nothing. For a 3-speed, this thing's got a real tall first gear. I'm just gonna keep going and pull over when she gets warm. See, it's fine if you stay in first. I smell the mouse nest now. That's when you know it's up to temp. Fuck off, Charlie. Yeah, you're gonna want to breathe that in. That's good for you.
Yeah, it's a good day to die.
Yep.
Hunter.
Go and disconnect that fuel pump. Let her cool off again. Even though we're only a few blocks from home, but hey, we got a little more than halfway. And it wasn't cold by any means when we left. Alright, we're gonna sit here for a minute. See you guys when this thing cools down some. Alright, I think I'm gonna fire it up and we're gonna go down the road here. And maybe I'll just haul ass and then put it in neutral and shut it off. See how far we get.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Go for it. Hammer it.
Ah. I forgot to hook the fuel pump up.
Whoops. Oh well.
Of course. We got pretty close though. Will it make it home? Yes. Ooh, it's starting to get warm. I smell that mouse nest again.
You want to run under?
Yeah. Yes and yes. Technically, it will run and drive. Man, see, the only thing that sucks about this is I'm going to have to undo this strap, start up the fuel pump, and make sure that that float's not going to overfill and get stuck and shit. So, I need something to beat on it with. Beating tool acquired. I would use a rock, but I don't have one. Can I get you to beat on that? Let's just see if it's going to overflow or not. This stupid wire is such a pain to line up. Yeah. Alright. It has fuel. Alright, well, let's drive her back home now.
You gotta do this someplace.
Yeah. Yeah, just don't worry about the everything falling apart, falling off of it. Yeah, this side goes over there.
Yeah, we don't need.
There we go. Good enough. Keep forgetting I put it in gear.
Turn off in seconds a lot easier.
That's first.
Oh, okay. Alright. I think we made it. Homage.
Yeah. Just in time for the mouse nest to start cooking. I wonder where that is. It's probably in the flywheel.
Oh, yeah.
That's my bet.
I agree.
I guess there wasn't a corpse in there, or else we would have heard it get caught.
Yeah.
Tires for those other rims in here.
Yeah, okay. Alright guys, so thank you for watching this video. As you can see, well, as you saw, it does technically run and drive. Just not very far because it doesn't have a cooling system and some mouse nest somewhere is burning. So yeah, I did clean up this dashboard a little bit. Just real quick, I got some glass cleaner that identifies as all-purpose cleaner, and Just wiped her down. Just completely ignored this, which I didn't get the pressure wash, but yeah. I'm gonna put you guys on the not the tripod, but the handheld pod, and I'm gonna give you guys a final interior and exterior walk around of this thing. Alright guys, as usual, the wind's fucking ripping. But I wanted to give you guys a walk around of this thing. And then we'll get into the interior. Open this tailgate up and check that out. I think it's real neat that those seats fold down and then forward. And you even got sliding windows there. Same on the other side there. Storage underneath the seat that's missing the cover. You know, yeah, she's got quite a bit of rot, but she's still a good rig for somebody. She's just gonna need a lot of love. And we got a glove box, once again missing the cover. Same as the panel that went over there. For some reason it's just missing. But I don't know what this looks like on camera, but it's this like turquoise that's you know, a mix of green and a mix of blue. At least on the GoPro screen here it looks like it's a real bright blue for some reason, but it's not. Anyways, boy, this passenger seat sucks. It's not comfortable. Anyways, speedo doesn't work, so it's got even more mileage than it already says. It says it's got 104,000 on it, and I'm sure it's got more than that. Of course, like I was saying earlier in the video, got our main transmission, 3 on the floor, jeez. So let me actually scoot over to the driver's side, and you know, I can actually do that because this is an old vehicle. Oh, I swear I just saw a rat turd fall out of the HVAC system. Well, I'm just going to pretend I didn't see that. Anyways, so neutral, left and up is reverse, left and down is first, right and up is second. And then right and down is third. And I think this middle one is for 4-wheel drive and 2-wheel drive. And it looks like someone has baling wired the 2 and 4-wheel drive to stick it in the 4-wheel drive position or something. And then for this guy, if I recall, back is high gear and forward is what's the word? Low gear. Yeah. This thing will clean up pretty good once again with a lot, and I mean a lot of work. But I'm gonna end this video here after I show you guys the engine bay, that is. So how can I forget that? And you know, of course you guys have already seen it because we're probably at least an hour into this video. But hopefully less, because I'm a lazy bastard and I do not like editing. But hopefully I get better at this kind of stuff. Let's try this with my right hand. Oh, that's like closed. Uh-oh. I've never closed the hood that much. Is there a hood release in here? No, there is not. So, that's nice. I'm gonna have to find the latch, I guess. Okay, I'll be right back. Alright, I think I found the latch. It is back here. I don't know if you guys can see or not, but to the right. Yep, there we go. We got our nice hood prop, which is kind of in the way sometimes, but I've still got the air cleaner off, just because. But yeah, she's you know, Super Hurricane 226, as far as I know. She's a 1963. Yeah, there's not much other to say. Not much else to say. So, yeah. I'm gonna go and, well, no, I'm just gonna leave all this connected because I still need to put it beside the driveway there. So, I'm gonna edit this up, but first, I'm gonna take pictures of this thing, post it for sale, and we'll see how that goes. Also, as you guys saw, the passenger front and rear tires are the ones that were low/flat. That one was completely flat when I picked this thing up, and it's hanging in there, which is incredible. Good old bias plies, man. Can't beat them. And that thing's got like, you know, oh, I don't know, like 5 miles on it maybe? No, more like 2. But yeah, just, yeah. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and subscribe to watch me fix more junk. I got that Mustang 2 way up there that I'll be working on next. So I'm definitely going to edit this video up before I do that though, because that car is going to have a lot of footage to edit. Yeah. Alright, anyways, like I said, final time this time, I swear. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe to watch me fix more junk. That's it. Subscribe to watch me fix more junk. Yep, got it that time. Alright. See ya.